Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Imagine your favorite actor or singer smiling on the red carpet one day, dropping a new album or blockbuster the next, and behind the scenes, they're literally fighting for their life, and nobody knows. No tabloid headlines, no crying interviews, just silence. Today we're counting down 10 massive celebrities who battled life-threatening illnesses completely in private. Some of these stories didn't come out until years later, and a couple only came out after it was too late. If you think fame protects you from pain, this one's gonna hit different. Let's jump in. Starting at number 10, we have Sarah Hyland, the girl who played Haley on Modern Family for 11 seasons. While America was laughing at her on screen every week, Sarah was quietly living with kidney dysplasia, a condition she was born with. Her kidneys were slowly failing the entire time she was on the show. In 2012, at just 21 years old, she got a kidney transplant from her dad. She kept the whole thing under wraps, showed up to set, hit her marks, and nobody in the audience had a clue she had just had major surgery. That's next-level strength. Number 9 takes us back to the Disney days with Nick Jonas. At 13, he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Think about that. A teenager on the Jonas Brothers roller coaster. Sold-out tours, screaming fans, and every single day he's managing a lifelong condition that can turn deadly in minutes if blood sugar drops or spikes. For years, he kept the severity quiet so it wouldn't overshadow the music or scare young fans. He finally started opening up in his late teens, and now he's one of the biggest voices in diabetes awareness. At number 8, Lil Wayne, one of the biggest rappers of all time, but for years he was having seizures backstage, some so bad he had to be rushed to the hospital in secret. It's tied to epilepsy, and multiple times the episodes were life-threatening. His team kept it out of the press for as long as they could, because in hip-hop, any sign of weakness can get weaponized. Wayne later said he'd been dealing with it since he was a kid, but the public didn't find out until 2013, when he was hospitalized multiple times in 1 week. Number 7 is Hailey Bieber. In March 2022, at only 25, she woke up with stroke-like symptoms. Doctors found a small hole in her heart called a PFO that allowed a blood clot to travel to her brain. She had heart surgery shortly after, all while the world was just seeing paparazzi pics of her grabbing coffee. She dropped the full story herself on YouTube a month later because she wanted people, especially young women, to know strokes aren't just an old person thing. Coming in at number 6, Michael J. Fox. Back to the Future fans remember him as the energetic Marty McFly. In 1991, at age 29, he was diagnosed with young-onset Parkinson's disease. He kept it secret for 7 full years while still starring in Spin City and movies. He didn't want to be defined by it. When he finally went public in 1998, he turned it into one of the biggest platforms for Parkinson's research ever. Absolute legend move. Number 5, Lady Gaga. Behind the meat dresses and Super Bowl halftimes, she's been living with fibromyalgia, a chronic pain condition that can be absolutely debilitating. For years, she would power through shows while in agony. She only revealed the full extent in her 2017 documentary, Gaga, 5'2", where you actually see her crying from pain backstage. She later said she stayed quiet because she didn't want fans worrying or thinking she'd cancel tours. Number 4, Emilia Clarke, the mother of dragons herself. Right after season 1 of Game of Thrones wrapped, she suffered a life-threatening brain aneurysm and had to have emergency brain surgery. She was 24. She kept it completely secret, went back to work for season 2, learned all those Dothraki lines while recovering from brain trauma. In 2013, she had a second aneurysm that required another surgery. She didn't tell the public until 2019 because she didn't want to be the sick girl. At number 3, Selena Gomez. She was quietly battling lupus for years. The disease attacked her kidneys so badly that in 2017, she needed a kidney transplant from her best friend, Francia Raisa. Most fans thought she was just taking a break from the spotlight for mental health. The transplant photos didn't drop until she was already recovering. She later said the chemo she went through before the transplant was brutal, and she kept it private to protect her family and herself from rumors. Number 2, Chadwick Boseman. This one still hurts. From 2016 to 2020, he was privately fighting stage 3 colon cancer that later became stage 4. While battling it, he filmed Black Panther, Avengers: Infinity War, Endgame, Da 5 Bloods, everything. He never told the public, never used it as an excuse, never stopped working. The world only found out when he passed away in August 2020. His family said he wanted to be remembered for his art, not his illness. And the number 1 spot goes to Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. In 2025, he revealed he recently suffered a full stroke caused by an undiagnosed hole in his heart. He had to cancel the rest of his massive New World Tour. For weeks, he stayed completely silent while recovering. When he finally spoke, he said he wanted to protect his kids and process it privately first. 10 different stories, 10 different battles, all fought behind closed doors. Fame looks loud from the outside, but sometimes the biggest fights are the quietest. Drop a like if any of these shocked you. Subscribe for more stories like this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there.